Well, even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Right back to Jeanty on first down. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. The Raiders at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first two games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They felt they had the right guys on the team and in the locker room, but they do have to start winning some games.
Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
On the set. Shot 50. Ready. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Throwing is Milton. That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 38-yard line.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Cougar 19, Panthers.
On first down, it's Jeanty. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Once again, it's Jeanty. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
A gain of 4.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 6.
Warrior 70, Cougar 19.
Now Milton. And this one incomplete. I couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up third down.
And 6 yards to go.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. To throw is Milton. Working the middle of the the field, and he's got a man complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
That's a big conversion there on third down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a first and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal. Genty will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. First and 10 at the 34.
Watch out! Go ahead.
A first carry here for Jordan James. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 33-yard line.
Back to throw, Purdy. That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now third down and 6 to go. His first pass attempt of the game, Charles, and the pass rush was right there to hit him. But no fear, he delivered an accurate ball. Nice catch.
And you never want to see your quarterback getting hit, but it also sends a message to the rest of the team when he's able to take that shot and still deliver downfield. Showing a little toughness, and the team rallies around him. This could really help them on their drive.
Now a third and 6. Out of the gun, Purdy. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
This is brought in at the 21. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt. Give him a good 10 yards on the return. And the Raiders will take over now, first and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out first and 10. To throw, it's Milton. He'll drop this underneath for Genty.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Options galore here. Second and a few inches.
Get it. Ready.
On the give, Genty. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. They lost 4 there, and it's third down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Here's Milton. That is caught. And he is in. Touchdown. Thornton, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
That's the score. Raiders
Extra point by
14.
Carlson, up and good.
49ers,
And it's now 14-0. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
4 yards on
You look at this Raiders defense.
This
unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
With their lack of pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against some people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
Shotgun now with Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And Kittle going to have a 49ers first down as he'll get this out past the 35-yard line.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. He gets this one to Hubbard, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Purdy. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
At the Raiders' 44-yard line.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
When you're running the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
This is 3rd and 1, very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Well, what they're seeking with an RPO is space for the receiver to make a catch and then make a play downfield, but there wasn't any space available, thus the incompletion.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Purdy now to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Well, down 2 touchdowns already. I guess they felt they needed to go for it, but still early, still first half.
I think conventional wisdom says, look, as you point out, you got a whole half to play. Hang in there. Don't give up any more points in this situation. Do a little adjusting at the half and come out ready to go. But sometimes those coaches...
On a heavy rush, and down he goes. Credit the sack to Fred. Time Warner. That's a step in the right direction defensively here because you're facing this sizable deficit. They're going to need more plays like that. A good sack, though. Good effort there.
And what you're hoping is, as you said, a step in the right direction, and that means it's something to build on. So you get the first one, and hopefully that can ignite them, and now they can make a few more plays and get back into this game.
It's a 6-yard pickup to get him back to the original line of scrimmage with third down coming up.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Here's 3rd and 10. Milton. Completes this one to Thornton. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Ready? Bronco 80.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Here's Milton now to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A gain of 4 yards.
Not only is a slant route really difficult to cover, it's a real staple play for an offense on a 4th down because it's a quick-hitting play. Get the ball in the hands of the quarterback right to the receiver.
And the receiver has to be ready because that thing's coming on a rope. And they string that play out nicely. He stopped before he can turn upfield. No gain, 2nd down.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that his defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. Now a 2nd and 10.
19, 5 in. Come on, set. Cougar 19. Cougar 19.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That one complete to Trey Tucker. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 19. That one good for 26 and a first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Operating from the gun, Milton. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Dante Thornton with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Raiders have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 21-0.
Raiders 21, 49ers nothing.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but The way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And he'll take this back down inside the 20.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Let's go. Ready?
Up the middle, it's Genty. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Good yardage there on 1st down, exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
60 Bison.
Looking to throw. Milton over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. First catch on that one for Kelsey, and it's a 1st down. That catch, by the way, number 1099 for his career, one away from 1,100.
Sounds like the IRS catch, doesn't it?
I was thinking the same thing, 1099. I just think I should be doing my taxes.
Exactly, got to turn it in. He's accumulating those kind of numbers, isn't he?
That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Well, we joked on his 1,099th catch that 1099 reminded us of our taxes. This one's not as funny. He has 1,100 catches. He is legit.
Well, he's also in a different tax bracket than we are because of those 1,100 catches. He has earned it, hasn't he?
Indeed. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
Get it. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and goal.
2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They get this out quickly to the left side. Touchdown! Jack Bush, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Raiders are able to add on to their 1st half lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 28-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Throwing here, Purdy. Completes it to Jennings. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
49-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw. And down he goes. Brought down Here is 3rd and 5.
A loss of 4 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd and 5.
Now Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the 49er.
Purdy, he's going to shift him around into something else.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
That's another.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Now 2nd and 9.
Get set, get set. Yeah, you. Go ahead.
Here's Purdy. And he's got it. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk as the first half is winding down. And the Niners are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. What's good on the extra point? And it's now a 28-7 ball game.
49ers 7. Will Lutz set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Panther 60.
Now Milton. He's going to try and go deep again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
Ready up. Bronco 80. Let's go now.
And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Ready.
The final shot before break. Milton. He's going to go up top again. Oh, that is incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Get set, get set.
Purdy from the gun. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they say it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10.
At their own 29-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. The drive will begin with a run by Genty. Down the left sideline. Inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Ashton Genty, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Carson, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
49ers 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during the series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
16 yards.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
A gain of 16 yards.
Back to throw, Purdy. Now they go screen. It's complete. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Yeah, you.
From just shy of midfield, Purdy. That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Give him 32 on the play.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. That might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
First down. First and goal, San Francisco.
They run it with James. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Out of the gun, Purdy. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
From the gun on third down, Purdy. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
To throw, it's Milton. That's caught by Tucker. They find some open field here. He may go. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Trey Tucker, 72 yards. And the Raiders have got it on cruise control. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're 1-2-3s, and they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force an incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw. Purdy. Well, it was incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And taken right at the 35. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And that will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Let's go. Ready.
A run straight ahead with Genty. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down.
Seven Pirates. Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19.
Here's Milton. That is caught. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. Well, up big, but still not hesitating to take some shots downfield, CD. I guess they really want to hammer home their dominance in this one.
Yeah, that much is apparent, partner. If they keep completing throws like that, they'll keep that gap awfully wide as they've established already.
Gets it quickly out wide to Thornton. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
Ready.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 1.
Here we go. Set.
Now a handoff to Genty. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
That's good for a Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll go again with Genty. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he's going to have this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 15-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Down. 68.
Throwing is Milton. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. And they get a 4th quarter pick or something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Purdy from his own end zone. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. 11 yards for number 11. So a little more space to work with here from the 13 on 1st and 10.
13-yard line.
Shotgun now with Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And 25. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. With this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
That's caught by Ayuk on the slant. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and
Purdy sets up to throw again. And this is caught. Jennings. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 37. That's good for 28 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 37-yard line. Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here. Again, he'll drop the throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Purdy. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 20-yard line.
Gain of 11. And a 49er first down.
Now they'll audible to something else.
20-yard line.
21.
Purdy now to throw. This is caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown.
Brandon Ayuk with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners go 98 yards and finish it off in the end zone. He has his 2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game.
Do you have him in fantasy football this week?
Unfortunately, no.
It's too bad, right? That would have been big points, but he is really trying to rally his team as best he can. Things are not going as well the rest of the way for them. That's why they're down with this deficit. He might need to score a couple of more times to give them a chance.
Purdy will throw for it. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll get in. And they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer.
49ers 18.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
On the give, Genty. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
Check that.
Now it's Genty. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. 133 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. Well, we know it's a tough mission for this defense to hold him to a field goal after that long kick return, but they're one play away from doing it.
They certainly are very close to accomplishing what they needed to get done, because they've treated this like a sudden change. You know, when the offense turns the ball over on a fumble or an interception, before you go out, you get together as a defense and go, sudden change, keep your poise, be ready to go. That's exactly what this group has done.
And they'll indeed take a knee. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
Let's go now. Go.
The carry here for the big tight end. And he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Purdy will set up to throw it here. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And Purdy finds a way to move the chains. He slides to a stop, and he's got the first down.
And the 49ers
give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Get set. Get set.
Throwing here, Purdy. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Max Crosby able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Purdy looking to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Purdy. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Escapes the sack. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Here we go. Start. Viking 18. Ready.
And they will take a knee here.
Ready. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against a top 5 defensive unit in the league, and they pretty much had their way.
Yeah, that was the interesting part about it, because normally when we see this defense play, they have their opportunities and they make their plays, don't they? They knock them back on their heels. They take the ball away. They change field position. In this case, what you said is so apt. They had their way with them, took it to them, and knocked them back on their heels and surprised the heck out of them.
So for the Raiders, they're in.